Welcome to the SW.O.T, the Swabian on tour, another day out. I'm here in the city of Speyer for a little city trip. It's about around 130 kilometers from Stuttgart, roughly a 1 hour and a half drive to get here. I really wanted to take my time to walk through the streets, see the old town and especially visit the famous Speyer Cathedral. The last time I was in Speyer was way back in the 90s. Think it was 94 or 95, and all I remember from back then is that I grabbed an ice cream somewhere because it was a warm day. It's been so long since, so I'm really curious to see what else this city has to offer. Shall we take a look together? Renewed in the year 2013 from the Ehrlich School. The Speyer Pretzel Festival. I'm walking here in this how do you say it? On the walk. Disney characters are really cool painted. That's a big parking lot where you can park your car. And in the distance, not good to see behind the trees, the Speyer Dome, the dome from Speyer. Behind that building is the Speyer Dome, the Speyer Cathedral. But now I'm here on a nice place. The partner cities. That's the sign of Speyer, and that's the partner cities. In France, Chartres, Kursk, Raja, Yavne, Israel, Ningde, China, Ravenna, Italia, Gniezno, Poland, Rwanda, Africa, and Chichester, England. And I think I speak it completely wrong, like Worcester sauce. It's also not correct. I think, write it in the comments how you pronounce it, if you can write it in the comments how you pronounce it. Okay, and let's have a walk to the center of Speyer. Right now I'm in the part of Germany in Rhineland-Pfalz. It's not far away from Baden-Württemberg. It's near Heidelberg. When you're in Heidelberg or visit Heidelberg, you can visit also Speyer. Für wen zündest du eine Kerze an? For whom are you lighting a candle? Protestant church from Pfalz, Rhineland-Pfalz. And here in Speyer you have a lot of churches, Catholic, Protestant. It's a Christian city. And I didn't expect that. It's end of January 26 and Speyer has his Christmas tree right now. Oh, also with lights. And here, that's the cathedral, the Speyer Dome. What's going on here? Police is also here. It's a normal work day. Man, look at this building. This is the city hall? I don't know. It's nice to see the train. Not the train, the tree. Some words in German are the same like in English. And here. Speyer Dome. Before I visit the city, let's go inside. The entrance is free, but when you want to climb up to the tower, you must pay €7, I read. That's outside from the dome, from the cathedral. That's very impressive. Von Habsburg. King Rudolph. I think in the cathedral I don't speak a lot. For the mission. That's a nice installation. nice nativity scene. I let it be here till 2nd February. silence here. Absolutely amazing. I said it before, the decoration in Germany is often till 2nd February. Organ, there's a chain. It's not allowed to go here inside. The crown. The cathedral is not spectacular from its design. I saw Westminster Abbey, and Westminster Abbey is more spectacular with grey dark stones, but yeah, it's also impressive. Part of the organ. Nice flower bouquet. different paintings. That's pretty nice. A plaque for the old Chancellor Helmut Kohl. I must come here in the future again, because there was no service to climb up the tower. It costs €7 to go to the tower, but today it's closed. But what we can see here, the Christmas tree from Speyer. Let's walk a little bit around the dome. When I say dome, I mean a cathedral, not a dome, not a globe. And around the cathedral, very old houses. A little bit a touch of Ludwigsburg near Stuttgart. And what's at this plaque here? Kaiser Dome Cathedral. Bistum Speyer. Oh, different bricks, different brick layers. Next time the tower waits me. I have so much to tell you, but I don't know the English word, because that's the reason I film all my videos in English, to motivate me to learn more English in the future. I tell you more. The birds in the park. Oh, and look, there's an airport, a small airport near Speyer, or in the city of Speyer, for small planes. And here the South Tower. Yep, in construction. And here a photo of the cathedral. They renovate this. A lot of water damages. The facade, the stones. Look, the stones are damaged. Yeah, the walls are old. When you see this park here, you think you're in Great Britain. Last year I was in London, and when you see this, you're thinking you're in Great Britain or in Scotland. Impressive building. And when the springtime is here and the plants are growing and the fountain is, what can I say, sparkling? The fountain is on. That's a pretty nice place. It's sad that from this view the towers are under construction. That's a nice view. Pretty cool building. And I think that's a part from the old city wall. It seems like. Freezing cold today. -2 degrees. Wait a minute, here's a sign. That's a small tower. Heidentürmchen. Yeah, that's the old tower from the city wall. That's nice, the city feed the birds here. With nuts. And you see some of the birds. The cathedral, the dome. That's also a nice view. Angle, a nice angle, but yeah, the construction site is between. When you see this building from the outside, it looks pretty small, but it's a very big building with different rooms. Look at that. Now it's complete. Look how huge this building is. You can't see it here on the TV screen or the smartphone tablet screen, but when you hear, it's an absolutely big building. Yeah, and you see the Roman style. Just like Italian Roman style. Just like Venetian. I think these walls tells a story. I think that's the older part of the bricks and stones. That's the newer part, and that's more new. Is this stone here, or yeah, that's stones between. And on this side there's a sculpture here. The oil hill Ölberg from the Bible. Must hold the camera high because there's this pattern. The Roman soldiers. And the praying Jesus in the middle. Professor Magnus Schwert. I don't know this guy. He's a well-known professor here. Normally you can buy here the entrance fee for the tower, but the glare is too high. It's closed for the public. I don't know why. Do they have holidays? Not so many people who can work. I don't know which building this is. I think it's the City Hall. Town House, it says here on the entrance. I think it's the City Hall from Speyer. Very cool. Near the cathedral. And let's go to the old town, the part of the city, the center. I said it before, in Speyer you have a lot of churches. Here is the next one, and here is the protected Dreifaltigkeitskirche. A little bit difficult to translate it in English, but it's open. Let's go inside. When we are here to see the churches, then we go also in this one. Wow, and look at that. The ceiling. Painted ceiling here. altar. And look at that organ. That's amazing. Completely different look than the cathedral. Oh, look at that. Completely different. Very nice church. You don't saw this from the outside. Very nice. I can zoom in to all these paintings. Very nice. Very nice. They also made a renovation or make a renovation here. Oh, people from Canada sponsored different money for all this. Okay, I researched Trinity Church. You can say in English Trinity Church, Holy Trinity Church. Wow, absolutely. Such a small church, but very beautiful inside. And I think that's the tower for this. And this one are the bells and the clock. Now I want to eat a little bit because it's late in the evening and I don't eat anything. I must watch or look out. I think I remember this street here. Now it's optimized for wellness. No cars here or only buses. But I think I drove this street and I parked here on the side to go in a cafe in the 90s. You can walk all the way from the cathedral to this tower. In the distance you can see the cathedral and you can walk all the way here, the shopping mile I say it's so. The classical houses to this, I think, yeah. City tower, the old city wall ends here, I think. Very impressive. Yes, the tower is the old main entrance from the city. Wow, from 1514 they built it here. That's a nice view to the cathedral here, the distance. That's interesting. Speyer's shoe. Speyer shoe was regarded as a measure of length, and I think that's it. From here to there. Interesting. That's this tower from the other view. The post gallery. And like I said, here's the next church, the next cathedral. Speyer has a lot of cathedrals. The next impressive church. And look, here's the next one. Oh, I didn't expect that. I don't know that, but I think this is closed. Here is a sign. Okay, no, it's not allowed to eat. The Catholic Church. It's closed. It's closed. Wow. I must show you this in the distance because it's so big. Wow. Look at that. Very huge building. Wow. Maybe in the future I can go inside. It's not the last time I drove to Speyer. Oh, the next impressive building. Oh, there's a construction site here. I can walk here. But I must watch for the cars. The wind is more blowing. Wow, what's this for a church? I can't translate it in English. The Remembrance Church. Is this Protestant? But look, the Catholic Church from the distance. Very cool. Yeah, I see it. That's Martin Luther. Wow. I'm not inside this building, but you can see so much detail and things. Wow. I don't know if it's open. Let's try. Let's try. Wow, look at that. Look at the windows. I didn't expect that. I also know Speyer from the cathedral, but I don't know that they have such beautiful places, such beautiful churches. And look, they illuminated here in a blue light. That's pretty cool. Wow. Watch your steps. Also this installation. Wow. You can see the color from the windows in this screen. Very beautiful. The organ pipes. I have luck. A woman puts the installation away. It's the last day. This year you can see this. Not this year. In December. It's the next installation here. And I go a little bit closer to these windows. Wow, look at that. Very cool. The door. I like this window with the baby Jesus in the middle. Amazing. details from these windows here. Different memories. Absolutely amazing. Wait, this door is open. Oh, back again. It's a nice view. It looks to the city. Again, in front. What's on the bottom? Ja, hier stehe ich. Ich kann nicht anders. Gott helfe mir. Amen. God help me. Here I stand. I cannot sit down or lay down. Yeah, Martin Luther. I'm really overwhelmed. Such a beautiful city. When you're interested in churches, wow, you have to come here in this city. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. Wow. I can't believe it. Very beautiful. The whole day was a little bit overcast, but now in the evening sun. I must film it again. Der Speyerer Dom. And here, the Speyer Cathedral as a model. And the real one. It was just a short walk through the cathedral. From the inside it might not look as imposing or as richly decorated as some other cathedrals in Europe or around the world, but it's still absolutely worth seeing. The entrance is free, which makes it ideal for tourists who simply want to enjoy a quiet moment and take a short break while exploring the city. I also captured a few scenes of the city itself during this very cold late afternoon, just to get a small impression of Speyer. So, all that's left for me to say is that I'm heading on now. Yes guys, that was the video. If you liked it, then give me a thumbs up, push the notification bell, and subscribe to the SW.O.T. when the Swabian is on tour again on another day out. Thanks for watching a last look at the Speyer Dome, and for today, tschüssle, till the next time, and leave a comment. And a little special till the end, my hotel room, the Ibis Styles Hotel. That's a king size double bed. Is it a king size? It's a double bed. Samsung television, aircon, very silent because, oops, that's the view to the city, Speyer. The backside of the hotel. Behind the hotel is a four-way street, small freeway, but it's a very quiet place. Turn the lights on. Well, it's a nice room. Hi. And that's the bathroom. Shower. For 2 people. A little old school orange coloring, but the plates here are nice. Hair dryer, all is there. But now that's really the end. That was the small, special, extended version of this video. Tschüssle.